What's up, Madden Ballers? This is part 3 of a 3-play mini scheme out of Split Close. We're going to go over Z-Spot versus a quarter 2 man under with both ends in purples. Now, the setup for this play is the small route X, block RB, put V on a drag, and put Y on a wheel route. And again, small route X. Now, right here you have Y on his wheel route, and he burns man covered because wheel routes are very good this year. And you can pass the inside. The purple sucks down to guard Andre Johnson on his drag, so the purple is really a non-factor versus that wheel route. Now, the same setup, drag RB, small route X, put Y on the wheel. Now, right there, drags, you can pass, you can change their route upfield just like that, and they really lose their man. So cut them upfield and then pass lead inside. That's a very, very common tactic this year against all-out coverage. And on this play, you have it. Right there. That doesn't look open, but it is open. He just dropped the pass. That route, he always gets inside. He always gets inside of his corner, so you can pass it inside and click on and get it. Let's see if this play I can show you. Yes, right there, as you see, pass lead inside, and you can go get it because the guy guarding him cannot react because his head is turned to the ball. As you see, throw it inside. Go get it. That's about 20 yards. Same setup. Right there. That I wouldn't really make that pass in a game. But as you see, the N and the purple cannot react. But let's not joke as if it's going to be that easy, because it would not be that easy. As you see, I'm going to bump him, and it's really not going to be that easy. So I'm not even going to lie to you. As you see, he's locked up, and this is where it gets interesting. He was open. Well, I guess not if I threw a pick, but the linebacker made a very, very good play. I didn't even think he'd be fast enough to make it there. But the route A is on. Once he bounces off the sideline, he gets open across the middle of the field. Let's see again. As you see, just wait a little bit. As you see right there, he gets open across the field for about a 15 to 20 yard gain. But versus this type of defense, it's really going to be a struggle. You have to take small chunks and make the spy miss and just do small things like that. But as you see, it's not going to be easy. You have to make sure you be patient. Like, it is no pass rush. Well, it's one guy in the pass rush, but you shouldn't have to force a throw. And do not let the opponent bait you. I can't really show a safety out there because people run with their safety, so it's real hard to get that feeling, but you just have to be patient and make the right read. Now let's show it against a zone all-out coverage. Puts the pocket right there in the deep blue. Now both ends in purple, and Sapaga, I think that's the name. That's what he's going to be called today. Sapaga in the deep blue, all-out zone. Now, as you see, I made the drag upfield. I made him move upfield, and I was able to pass lead his drag inside in between the zones and gain big yardage. But that's not the only option on his play. You also have the X and Y on his wheel route. Same thing basically. A lot of purples, some deep blues, but so here we are. As you see, you have Y. I waited too long on that play and I messed up the user real bad. That looked real nasty, but he was wide open as you saw. So let me put some guys in a purple. I moved my cornerback that's sitting over Kevin Walter, put him in a purple so he guarded better. But as you see, he falls for the drag. But I threw that too late. As you see in this replay, the purple, as you saw, is covering Andre Johnson, and I waited about a second too late. Now the same setup, but the drag, as you see, sucks down the purple, so it really is a very important part of the play, and you can reroute him upfield. So it's a very important part of this play. Right here, right there. Throw it about a 30-yard gain, and a purple can't stop it, so a user will have to come down and guard that. The same setup, a lot of guys in the same setup on O and D. A lot of guys in blues, purples, just all out coverage. As you see, I assume a user will be guarding the deep sideline as I hit it about 2 different times. So I'm waiting till someone else gets open. I thought X was open, but he wasn't. I mean, I threw a pick. So that shows you have to be patient, and I just wanted to show you it's not going to be easy. Like, I could keep passing it to wide, but I know a good user will come down that and guard it. So I'm not going to keep throwing it to wide because it will not be that easy. So I did not throw that so I could simulate a user. But right here, I motion hiked B on his drag so he get an extra jump. And as you see, the guy guarding him right there. Well, bad look, but as you see, against this blitz, motion about a half a step, then hike, just like that. Ooh, I got sacked right there. But I didn't do my slide. I always slide to the right this year because sliding to the right really works well this year. I mean, it really works well. But as you see right there, you have the X on his route. He gets inside, past the inside, and if Kevin Walter wasn't the slowest wide receiver, would have been a touchdown. Same play. Z spot. Now back to this 4-6 cover 4 zone. Both ends in purple, the guy in the deep blue. And let's just attack this. I'm not gonna throw the wheel route Y's on because a user would guard that. But as you see my reads, I have X if I wanted it, but I did it. I have B wide open in the middle of the field. I waited too long. Everyone's covered right now, so I'm just patient. And I scrambled on and asked it, but right there.
Get ready. Wide 88. Wide 88.
That's the play.